The Last of Us remains one of the few games to have received universal acclaim and was the high point of owning a PlayStation 3. It was not only a top-class game with an incredible storyline, but the graphics, visuals, and every detail in it were just so captivating. Then it got even better when HBO took up the responsibility of creating a TV show based on the game. Keep watching if you want the latest news regarding HBO's The Last of Us. First up, Pedro Pascal says HBO's The Last of Us has been an amazing time. Pedro Pascal is one of the most underrated actors around. It was a moment of madness finding pretty much the entire internet on the same page when Pedro Pascal was cast as Joel Miller, the protagonist of The Last of Us. The Last of Us is expected to be released in 2023, and it's pretty good to see Pedro Pascal and the rest of the cast having fun and enjoying the shooting. It remains one of the most anticipated video game to TV adaptations, and the hope is that it would be as good, if not better, than Henry Cavill's The Witcher. Although from his recent interview with Comic Book, Pedro Pascal said, "We're having an amazing time, it's totally harrowing." His comments might not give away much, but it seems to us that he has his hands full. This does not mean that he's not enjoying the workload though, as he went on to say that, "I don't know if I'll make it, but it'll be completely worth it." This sounds quite exciting to me because I would not completely put it past HBO to cook up a surprise and divert a little from the storyline of the game, as they are known to pull off these surprises. Pascal also confirmed that he knew about Joel's fate in Naughty Dog's The Last of Us Part 2, but explained how he might not even make it to that. There have been plenty of different interpretations of this teaser by Pascal. Not sure what we think of that, but it only makes the wait for the release a lot harder. We believe that this was a hint towards the high physical demands of the show, as there have been assurances that there aren't any big changes to the storyline. The information released about the show remains minimal, as it's under the strictest secrecy, but every now and then we get some tidbits that can help us speculate. We do know that the production is highly intense, and it is taking its toll physically and emotionally on the cast members. This was obvious from Pascal saying that the experience was amazing but heartbreaking as well. He joked that there was a chance he could actually end up like Joel, only because of the physical demands of playing Joel. We don't know what you guys think, but these people get paid a lot of money, so it's kind of nice to see them working so hard. We're almost glad they're being put through their paces, because it guarantees that this TV series might just take the world by storm. Considering we have to wait another year for the show, it better be worth it. The Chilean-American actor also gave us a bit of insight into the set, explaining how it was covered in clickers and spores. Duh, it was supposed to be. Also, we tip our hats to the clever casting, considering Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey are not people who would be put off by a bit of gore and violence, as they did feature in Game of Thrones after all. But that's something we like to hear, no? The more action there is, the better the adaptation will be. Plus, if the casting is anything to go by, the directors seem to be big fans of the duo, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, which definitely suggests that the performances of the two actors in Game of Thrones were admired enough to land them these roles. It will also be quite interesting to see the amount of creativity and the accuracy of the clickers, spores, and violence of the post-apocalyptic world that they are dealing with. We just hope the makeup team is highly creative and leave no stones unturned in the creation of those monsters. The storyline's already jam-packed with action, violence, and an intense range of emotions. HBO never misses, and they certainly won't here either. We're not complaining, but it would be pretty nice if we could get a sneak peek. How I wish Bella Ramsey belonged to the spoiler school of Tom Holland. The anticipation for the show keeps on building with every passing day. We're desperate for more content, and who knows what we'd be willing to do to get a peek of the trailer or even just a teaser. HBO does know how to make fantastic TV shows, so that just about raises the level of excitement, because you know they will do justice to the game. The casting has been excellent, and there really could not be a better Joel. Apparently, the directors are aiming to ensure that the fans feel the same way watching the series as they did playing the game, and that seems to be obvious given the comments from Pascal and how immersive the experience has been. But don't worry, as Pascal says, it will definitely be worth it. Bella Ramsey says, "Lots of things are very, very similar to the game." You may have missed this, but a while back, Bella Ramsey, the teenage actress playing Ellie, also had some news to share about the upcoming series. She explained how the set is full of people who are fans of The Last of Us games, and that is why lots of things are very, very similar to the game. That's quite exciting. Having fans of the game will allow the adaptation to be inch perfect. At the same time, we should also leave some room for imagination and adaptation by the directors. Everything will not exactly be the same, and that makes the anticipation for the series a tad bit more compelling. Although on the flip side, Bella Ramsey was also part of the pack to keep things quiet, so she did not reveal a lot. Next, Nick Offerman to replace Con O'Neill in HBO's The Last of Us series. Con O'Neill, who was supposed to play Bill in HBO's The Last of Us, has been replaced by Parks and Recreation star Nick Offerman. Like most things on the internet, the decision was met with a lot lot of support and subsequently a lot of outrage. It's fine. He's a decent actor. It may be our bias for Parks and Recreation, but we do believe that Nick Offerman has the set of abilities required to play Bill. So far, the casting has been excellent, and we're sure this will be no different. Well, the first thing in favor of the casting has to be that Bill looks eerily like Nick Offerman. If anything, we believe that the character might just have been created with Nick Offerman in mind. It's a joke. Secondly, there are very few actors that can play grumpy characters better than him. It's a niche that has been mastered by Offerman, and we cannot wait to see him in action. The character of Bill was a sarcastic one, and that's something that comes quite naturally to Offerman. Another positive of the casting could be related to the fact that Bill in the game was gay. No, we know that Nick Offerman is not gay, and yes, he is married, we know. It's just that LGBTQ+ topics can be hard to tackle, and it's always good to have an outspoken advocate around Nick Offerman who definitely fits the bill for this. Although not confirmed yet, due to Con O'Neill's departure, the release of the show has been pushed back. It was scheduled to be released in 2022, but as of now, it will be released sometime in 2023. Lastly, Neil Druckmann says the show will tell the same story that's in the game, deviating in minor ways. Neil Druckmann, the writer of The Last of Us, has put a few minds to ease. He recently took the time out to comfort the fans of the show by telling how the storyline of the TV show will remain similar to the game. This was a huge deal as many fans initially believed that the storyline might just take its own route, but it has now been confirmed that there will only be a few minor deviations. Neil Druckmann elaborated that unlike The Last of Us, some elements and moments were chosen from the Uncharted game to give the other series a whole new story. However, with The Last of Us, they stuck with the same story. He's not sure which approach is the better one, but we'll find out soon enough, won't we? The first season of the show is expected to cover the first part of the game, including the Left Behind DLC. It will consist of 10 absorbing episodes, and while the second season has not been confirmed, we believe it is only a matter of time. That's a wrap for this video. If you want to know more about The Last of Us, don't be shy to ask. Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.